Testing, testing. Mic check 1 2 1 2. Hey. So I did a couple videos earlier, but one was about pretty much a story about my date with a woman, and then another one was a heartfelt kind of one, but you could barely hear me because it was like 12 at night, and I was so sad and depressed because I had a nightmare and it was freaking me out. I didn't know who to talk to, so I made a YouTube video, and I'm like, this would be cool if you could hear me, but you couldn't hear me, so I wasn't gonna post it. But hey, how's everybody doing? I'm having a horrible time in class. I go there, I listen halfway, and then 90% of the time I'm doing something else just so I can stay awake for the entire class period. And then class is over, and it's only once a week because it's like a 2.5 hour course. Um, but yeah, I guess the new stuff is I'm sad. I'm like not sad, but I've noticed this sad, like when your energy and your tone shifts. But I think I'm mostly just scared. So I met this girl or woman or super. I think she's a supermodel, and she's pretty awesome. And I like honestly, the biggest thing with me is meeting people who just want to stick around, or just hoping they stick around. I know people come and go as the money comes and goes, but it's nice when people do stick around. So it's one of those heartfelt things, and I guess I kind of fucked up. Um, she got drunk and lines got crossed that I honestly didn't. Well, want is a strong word because she's attractive, so what the hell. Um, but yeah, you live and learn, and sometimes I'm like, man, I hope this isn't one of those live and learn kind of experiences where you have to get cut again, and then you're like, fuck, I'll do better next time because I'm getting tired of these whole next time kind of situations. But how's everybody doing? I know I'm sad. I wrote a post to my cousin that passed away. I write on her page like every now and then, just to get some thoughts out of my head. And yeah, I'm just trying to process it. I was hoping some sleep yesterday would help me out, but instead I had this really bad nightmare about my ex. She hired me to do a furniture assembly or whatever kind of job, but she still hated me. I didn't even try to see her daughter because I felt like it was disrespectful. And then I tried to go to sleep in my car and leave my seat back, but for some reason I couldn't sleep in a dream. Go figure. And somewhere between the lines, someone or something was chasing me, and I couldn't get away from it. Like throughout the entire dream, and it felt like I knew I was dreaming. I just couldn't get out, and it felt like it lasted hours. But I fell asleep around 12:28 a.m. and woke up at like 12:35. I'm like, fuck all that shit, and it's only been like 7 minutes at most. Shit was crazy. I was freaking out. I wanted to text some of my friends, but I really didn't want to bother them with it because I know it makes some of them anxious. I didn't want to make anybody anxious with this again, so I just made a video about it. But that was pretty much it. And then that had me sad too, and then I woke up sad. But I got some things done. I think I stayed in bed later than I wanted to, but ended up still getting some soap, getting some water, restocking. I got a new duffel bag, saw my manager, well, old manager, because I don't have a manager anymore. um, then yeah, I was supposed to meet with like a couple classmates to study. They didn't show up. Well, they said some shit popped off, so they couldn't make it. I'm like, dang. I rushed just so I could be at this meeting on time. Then I was supposed to meet with someone else at 2, and he didn't make it either. I'm like, y'all gonna make me not do these meetings with y'all people anymore. Yeah, time is crazy. But I did get to organize the files on my laptop. I got like 7,000 pictures I had to organize, and I got it down to like, I think I'm on like 4,000 or a little bit under 4,000. So I used my time wisely. Now I'm like prepping for like what's it called for like my work week. Like I'm gonna take my laptop, probably take some of my colorings. I already got a couple of my duffel bags locked up. I'm just gonna pack up some more book bags and yeah, just prepare for my time while I'm up in DC and VA. But yes, it happens. Like you get your good days, you get your bad days. I've been I mean, I have had my good days. So if this is I also pay for school. It's like 200 for this month and next month, and I knocked out. Well, it was October and November, but I said, fuck it, let me just get out the way now. So I should actually cross off my list now. I keep a list of my finances. So one thing I do is to make sure I pay everything to see how much I have to pay for what I have to pay for. I keep a tracking of it. And so I'm going to start keeping track of my spending too. Gotta make sure that you really actually keeping some money in your account rather than you're making a lot of money, but you're also spending a lot of money kind of shit. Gotta make sure you're still balancing that. So it's a work in progress. Um, this video really isn't nothing but like self reflection kind of shit, and just to express my humanity, cause it ain't all inspirational quotes. It ain't all you gotta get. The money's out there. It's not always about that. Sometimes it's about just letting your feelings out and having time to talk it out, talk with someone. Therapy is good too. I feel like I need a new therapist. I'm on like my fifth one. It's ridiculous. I want to see if I can talk to someone about these nightmares. Um, but yeah, this video is for self reflection, and I'm hoping it helps other people with their self reflection, cause shit gets hard. Like shit ain't nothing like how it used to be, but that's the crazy part, cause it's not even easier. It's more. Well, it's not the fact that it's more difficult. It's just different, and it's different in a way that it's different. Like it requires different attention, different focus, different mindset, different plans, different connections. It's like it's not the same. Like, and that's not a bad thing. It's just you have to keep adapting to it, which I am, and I don't mind. It's a learning process. The biggest learning process is for me specifically is developing those connections that can also help me take my wherever everything I'm doing further, and that's mostly just going out and connecting with people and keeping in touch with some of the people I've already connected to, and just maintaining those kind of friendships and relationships, and boom. So it's a work in progress. Guess I'm venting. We're gonna call this a venting video. But yeah, it's like it's crazy. I was on my way to class yesterday, and somebody was like, I guess an organization was giving out free bread, because apparently they do this every week. And I got like 3 boxes, because I'm like, fuck it, I can give this away to the homeless or give it to a shelter or something. So yesterday when I was on my way to give this the girl like some food, I gave a box away and some bread away to some homeless people, and then I gave another box away to some of my family, and I'm gonna take this last box to DC, and if I pass a shelter, see some people. If I pass a homeless people, give them some of this bread too. While I'm on my way between jobs, it's gonna be early as morning, some long ass days, but gotta make it work. The biggest thing about this business stuff is separating personal and business expenses and managing that. Like none of it's hard. It's tedious, but it's not hard. And when people talk about this entrepreneurship, they don't talk about this shit. It's really not hard. It's just tedious. And it's really good to take it step by step. Like learn your way through. Like half of this shit I've been doing for the longest. I always keep track of my finances. So that's not new to me. It's just a matter of managing even more. But since I've already been doing it for so long, I really hope I don't have my cell phone cord still in my damn. I have no idea what this shit is. So earlier, before I went to my meetings, I heard a song by Alicia Keys, like "Show Me Love," and I was loving the song. I tried downloading it on my Amazon thing, but I had my storage on my SD card was filled. I got like 32 gigs, but the shit was filled. So I was like, trying to hurry up, delete some shit, and that's why I was organizing the pictures on my laptop, because I'm like, I got all these pictures, put them on my laptop, and I took my cell phone cord and ran with it, and just went to school, and I was trying to do that shit there while I was waiting for the people. I did it, got it done, got the song. I'm like loving the shit out of it. It's I don't know, it's a cool vibe. It's one of those relaxing kind of songs for me, something to help ease my mind every now and then. And yeah, I have no idea where I put my cell phone cord at, and I just now realized. Hopefully, it's in my book bag somewhere. But shit, I should really like be leaving touch. So I think it was the finances. So for me, like most of it's not difficult because I've already been doing it, and that's the thing that when it comes to entrepreneur or whatever, if you're doing your own thing, just start slow, start small. Shit, this supposed to be an event post, but small advice, just start now. Don't wait till you have to figure out everything all at once. Start with the small things and work up to it. It helps out. It makes a really big difference in the long run. So yeah, yeah. I know everything's gonna be okay. It takes time. Most of this just takes time. So thanks for listening. Like, subscribe, vent if you have to, comment what's going through your life, and yeah, we all out here for each other. So yeah, take it easy.